Welcome back. Now, two Johannesburg teachers are under investigation for allegedly taking turns in sexually assaulting a 13-year-old pupil for 2 years. The two teachers from a Soweto school are now facing criminal charges for alleged rape. This comes as we are marking Child Protection Week. Is enough being done to protect vulnerable or the vulnerability of our children in schools? Let's discuss this now with the CEO of Education Labour Relations Council, Cindy Foca. Cindy, did I get your surname correctly? Sorry, ma'am.
It's actually a click sound, Foca, but I'll forgive you for not being able to say the click sound.
No, it's fine. It's not a common. Foca is not a common surname. I apologize. Please pardon me for that mishap there. I'm very sorry. I don't like it when people get my surname wrong. Ms. Foca, welcome. How serious? I mean, do you think enough is being done in our schools to protect our children?
I think, Dan, to be honest, we've got all the policies. The problem is the educators still not complying with the policies. So I would be unfair to the department to say not enough is being done. We're doing everything. There are systems in place, but still you find educators who find a way of abusing our learners in the school environment.
Policies are in place. We're doing something, as you say. Where are we failing the children?
It's the reporting side of it. How do we create awareness amongst our children such that they become vigilant when these educators try to make advances? Because if you have read the award, the learner was only sexually molested on the second day, but the intention was made known to herself on the first day. But clearly, because she had trust to the educators, I want to believe she did not believe that they were serious when they actually made their intention known to herself. Hence, she had gone back to the office, and that's when this offense took place. So we really need to work hard as the community at large to create awareness on the learners so that they remain vigilant and they report when these cases are coming up in the school environment.
Yeah, I would like to believe that not every single teacher, educator would commit such disgraceful acts. But the school has a role to play in that awareness, not just the community members itself. So what could the schools be doing more of?
I think the school should be from time to time gathering the learners, explaining to them that it is prohibited of any educator to have any type of sexual relations with the learners. And even if others suspect that such is taking place, they must not hesitate to go and report to the relevant officials, because that's where the problem starts. Some of these learners, they keep quiet, and they are aware that there are elements within the schooling environment in the form of the educators who are committing these sexual offenses. Some are even having sexual relations with the learners, but they'll keep quiet and turn a blind eye. So we really need to work hard. Hence, I agree with you. It's not only the community, the schooling system needs to ensure that we don't fail our learners.
Yeah.
We do everything to assist them.
And our learners might be scared, besides lack of information, how to behave, who to talk to, they might be scared to really raise their voices because they don't know where to go. How could you empower a learner, for example, to make sure that they know that any kind of unwanted, unwarranted, uninvited advance of any sorts by anybody who's an adult must be reported immediately?
I think, Dan, we must appreciate the strides that have been made by the social development in trying to simplify the toll-free number that the learners can call during this Child Protection Week, because that's what they've done. I think if I'm correct, the number is 116. So the learners can contact that number. They can go to the nearest police station. They can tell an adult in the community where they come from. And even ourselves, we do welcome such information, because once it is brought to our attention, we contact the relevant department and request them to conduct the necessary investigation. So there are other platforms, but how do we make sure that learners are aware? That is the critical part. And I feel, as the Education Labour Relations Council and the school on their own, we're not doing enough. We need to do more to make sure that learners know where to run and report these cases. And they need to be assured that they will always be protected, they will remain anonymous, they will not be known that it's them who has actually reported. And when we deal with their cases, to ensure that they are protected, we make use of intermediaries when they have to come and testify in our cases. They testify through a third person, an intermediary. So they don't come into contact with the alleged perpetrators. So that's the kind of information that we need to give to them so that we put them at ease. And I'm making a plea right now that let us make it our responsibility, yourselves in the media industry, on the social media platforms, let us make a call to the learners that even if it's not happening to you, if you know someone, go and report it so that something can be done to put an end to this scourge.
Ms. Cindy Foca, thank you very much for those insights and that advice. And the plea is very clear. She's the CEO of Education Labour Relations Council.